Ever wonder which Disney collectibles actually sell on eBay? Well, recently I've been selling a few, and today I'm going to open up a new box of treasures from my large Disneyana collection. Let's see what's inside. I'm John, and over the next year or two, I plan to sell thousands of items from my own personal Disneyana collection on eBay. Everything from Disney pins to plush animals, ephemera, and some super rare finds. You may already know me from my passion project, the Disney blog. Running that site has given me plenty of opportunities over the last 20 years to go behind the scenes, experience some exclusive Disney magic, and pick up some rare collectibles along the way. I plan to share those stories with you on this new YouTube channel. So come along, let's go have some fun and start seeing what's been selling on eBay already. Okay, let's go through some of the items that have sold in the last week or so. Start with one that just sold over the weekend. Haven't even shipped it out yet, but the original price was $36. Somebody offered 10% off in combination with another item, but I never heard back from them. So another person made an offer today, and I said, if you can match the 10% number, I'll give it to you. So this sold for $32.40. That included shipping. And then something to note when you're doing these power banks is make sure when you ship them, you select the hazardous material for lithium batteries. That way you're not going to run into any problems with the USPS or have to pay an extra fee. Let's see, the next item here was a Disney pin. This is a really rare pin. I actually got it as part of the 50th anniversary celebration for Walt Disney World. But it's actually got a lot of Disneyland. It's got Disneyland icons on it. It's got the Partners statue. It's got Jungle Cruise, Star Wars. And this was part of a series on Disney Plus. And there's a poster that looks exactly the same. This one actually sold within 5 minutes of when I listed it, so I guess I probably could have gotten more than $39. I do have some large collection of Disney pins. I'm not going to be selling all of them, but some of them I have duplicates, or some of them I'm just no longer interested in, like this High School Musical 3 senior year pin. This actually has been selling online pretty well. It's got a really good sell-through rate. So I'm like, oh, I can sacrifice this one, and it sold within a few days for $42.98. Now this item I really liked a lot. I got it as part attending a media invite to the Daily Villains After Hours. It's just a really nice cup from Tervis. Tervis and Disney had a partnership for a while there. You can see I take lots of photos. And this one actually just sold today for full asking price plus shipping. Now this one's really cute. This one is actually technically from my wife's collection. She bought it before we met, back when she lived in Southern California, and it's a music box. Now this one is kind of a little weird. I'm a little nervous about it. I took an offer for $53. And then as I was doing research on the shipping address, it turns out this is a freight forwarding service or a package forwarding service. So in cases like this, you just have to make sure all your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. Your job as a seller is to make sure the package gets to the address that's associated with the payment. Once that's done, it's your job is complete. Now I do have a return policy on this. My standard return policy is 60 days, but buyer pays. So if they're shipping it to China or Japan or anywhere, they have to ship it back, pay to ship it back to me. So hopefully this one will all go well. I do sell things other than Disney items. This one is something we bought an extra one of these. I didn't realize we wouldn't need two of them, so we've had an extra one hanging around for a couple of years, and the sell-through rate on this is 100%. So I decided to list it for $44.95, and it sold in a couple days. I also sell for other parks stuff. So this was a from 2018. SeaWorld decided to get into the pin trading game. They handed this out to us at one of the media events, and we actually got a couple, one for me, one for the person that was with us. We opened that one and used that one, and this one I kept new for my personal collection. But the time to let it go was here, and I got a $15.95 for it. And this one also went really fast, so I probably could have gotten more. Actually, if you go online and look at eBay pins, look at eBay for SeaWorld pins, some of them are actually doing pretty well. And I have a couple listed on my account right now that I really like. But I'm going to get rid of them, and there's a lot of interest in them, but nobody's bought yet. So we'll see. We'll see if I make an offer on those or if somebody just buys them. Now, when I reopened this account, this is an account I actually used back in 2004 through 2006, back when I was selling off some Star Wars collectibles and some other collectibles that I have in my possession. Some other Disneyana things from Disneyland mostly. So this account has actually sat dormant for a very long time, but eBay was pretty easy to reactivate it. Only took a couple clicks and a few verifications, and I had it open again. And I decided to inaugurate the waters with an auction. I don't typically do auctions, but I did want to do an auction for this one because it is the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Media Dinner menu. So they had one day where they brought in media to do a 4-hour tour of the Galactic Star Cruiser. I was invited to that. It was a whirlwind event. We didn't get to see everything. And then they ended it with a dinner. And this is what was served. I don't eat meat. I'm a vegan. So almost none of this stuff was for me. But they did really well. They brought me out all their vegan stuff, which they had a lot of. And so I got to enjoy that. But I didn't get to try any of the stuff. Now, at the end of the event, there was like an alarm, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on? Is the hotel burning down before it's even open to the public?" No, the Star Wars hotel was not burning down. It was part of the show. They actually wanted to get us back up into the main lounge area where there was going to be a show going on. So cast members came by in character from being on the Galactic Star Cruiser and rushed everybody out of the room. And I just had the forethought to pick up a couple of these. So I'm keeping one for my personal collection, but I do have another one that I'm going to be listing here soon. And I'm going to do it as a buy it now. I'm not sure what price I'm going to pick. So let me know in the comments down below, given that this one sold for $74.73, what do you think I should list this as a buy it now? How much money is this? I have not seen one on eBay. None have sold in the last 90 days other than mine, and I have not seen any other listed. So that's everything pretty much that's sold, other than maybe a book or two that I'm just trying to get rid of. So let's go and see what's in that special box I talked about earlier. Okay, so this box came with us from California to our move to Orlando. It's all stuff I purchased sometime between 1996 and 1998 when Hunchback was a big thing, and it's all going up on eBay now. So these are my Hunchback treasures. I bought them because I thought I was going to be having a party maybe, or celebrating the show at Disneyland, which was like my favorite show. I saw it many, 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 many times. So what do we have at the top here? Looks like we have some paper goods, got paper plates, a tablecloth, some napkins, and some cups. So if you want to have a Hunchback themed birthday party, I'll probably lot that all up. This is a Pop Shots pop-up Hunchback card. That's pretty cool. And then I have a bunch of toys, I believe. So got some Hunchback pencils. Oh, a Clopan figure here. Bought this at KB Toys. Does anybody remember KB Toys? There's my favorite, the puppet. See how many of these we have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets. I don't know how many I have. I have a smaller one. I have this guy outside of his package, but here he is in his package. There's Frollo. I'll probably lot some of these up in duplicate. And Phoebus. I think there's a couple more over here. Esmeralda. And of course Quasimodo. So of all of the characters, looks like I don't have the gargoyles unless they're hanging out here. Oh, here they are. I do have the gargoyles, so I may sell those as a complete set. We'll see. We'll see. Pop up here what I have. All right, so now I'm going to stick away from that because it's not Hunchback. So I have this. This is something that is really cool. It is a festival fun kit. It's got came out with the movie. It's from only Toys R Us. 30 fun activities. It's got a little Hunchback Quasimodo right there with a pigeon on his arm. And the festival fun kit includes costumes, a game, puppet wagon, a hand puppet. So if you have a kid in your family that's really into Hunchback of Notre Dame, this is going to make your day. Put that up there. All right, so now I have 3 of these play-along sets. Looks like 2 of them I opened, so might sell those together. But this one's new in package, still originally shrink wrapped. Deluxe pop-up playset and storytelling tape from Walt Disney Records. Look at that. I love that set there. And there's Quasimodo and Esmeralda. And look, a cassette. That's amazing. Who has a cassette player at home still? Raise your hand. All right, so on the back here we have a play-along with the little set there. And you can turn the page and get different sets. That's really cool. And then it comes with the 2 figures and a 60-minute audio story cassette. So that is neat. So like I said, I have a couple of those that are. This one I don't think was opened or used either. So I have that one. This one looks like it might have been opened. So 3 of those. Have some ephemera. This was pretty cool. This is from the Soundstage restaurant at Disney MGM, where they had their own production of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, a musical adventure. Definitely one of the more favorite activities when you came to Disney's Hollywood Studios, back when it was called Disney MGM Studios, obviously. And you were meant to color this while you were getting your lunch, and you could bring it with you to the show afterwards. I saw that show a number of times. I had a good friend who was an actor in it, and later I met a woman who played Esmeralda, and she was my kid's drama teacher. So that was a little fun update. And then Hunchback of Notre Dame Dominoes game. Now, I've not played this one, but it's from Milton Berle. And it looks like you match the different characters together and you try and play dominoes like you would with dominoes. So that's fun. That will make somebody pretty happy. So by Milton Bradley. $29 a 10 piece and 29 dominoes. All right, so now there's just some miscellaneous stuff in here. I think a few of these were from my just collection. So we have Frollo and a couple different Clopans here. So these were like on my desk at work. And let's see what's that. Oh, this is, I don't know if I'm going to sell this or not. A friend made this for me from the Esmeralda at the Disneyland stage show, which, like I said, I saw many, many, many times. Not going to say this actor's name, but she was very big in the Southern California scene, did a number of shows for Disney and a number of shows at Universal. So if you were at either of those parks in the 90s or early 2000s, I guarantee you saw her do some roles. And I don't know why, but there's like a miscellaneous Lion King collectible figure in there. I may put that up too. We'll see. And then if you ever saw the show, you know it always ended with confetti. So of course I brought some of that confetti home with me. And here it is in the bottom of the box. Thanks for watching. I've got so many more Disney collectibles to list over the next year or two. So if you want to see what's coming up next, hit that subscribe button and come along for a magical journey on eBay.